Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV, and welcome to this first look at the Midland Main Line route from Skyhook Games. Train Sim World 3 of course is the flavour of video on this one, and we're going to be taking a look at the Class 158 this time. We will do another video with the HST as well, but we're going to keep them separate. So we're not going to see the full route either. We're going to do half on this and part on the other. So, welcome to the East Midlands. Experience express and local duties between a trifecta of scenic English counties. Swoosh through the countryside and sprint to the finish aboard renowned attraction. The locals of Leicester, Derby and Nottingham await in Train Sim World 3 Midland Main Line. Okie dokie, 7 scenarios, 136 services. If you've got all the layers, this is what you get. So it comes with the 158 and the HST, of course. And then if you've got the others, you get the layers for the Jubilee Festive Pack, the 45 from Northern Transpennine, Class 66. That'll be varying different ones depending on what you've got. And then also the ROG 37 Euro Phoenix Pack, which recently came out. So there's got some bits on there as well, which you can have a dabble with. Some dragging stuff. But we're focusing on the Class 158 EMT unit. Comes with 66 services for the route. The HST comes with 15. It's not that many, to be honest, but I suppose keeping it true to real life, the HST mainly only ran between Pancras and Nottingham in the daytime, and then it ran back ECS like later on in the day, like, well, not ECS, but I think it ran service-wise back towards Neville Hill, like Sheffield way, to Leeds. So yeah, hopefully maybe one day we might see a 222 with this. That'll flesh it out quite a lot, to be honest, with all the missing bits and pieces. But plenty to see and do here anyway. Right, anyway, enough rambling, let's get to the EMT 158. I've scouted out a service and we are going to do, I've lost it now, where is it? This one. So drive this local passenger service from Nottingham to Leicester. It's 2 Delta 35 Lincoln to Leicester. Get some road custom because I don't want to start snowing about 5 minutes into my drive. Go July clear. That way we can see everything, it's nice and bright. That's a nice screenshot with Steam locals. Right, 2 Delta 35 Lincoln to Leicester, the time's 11:34 and 31 seconds. Drive this local passenger service from Nottingham to Leicester with a Class 158/0 EMT, a weight of 97.6 tonnes, 2 cars, and 50.1 yards in length. Nottingham to Leicester is our start and end point. Righty-o. We're not going to be on time with this, I can guarantee you that now, because we're going to start having a look around this thing. I'm just double checking that I may have my sound up full pelt. I do, we're alright. Right, so looking good already. I'll get rid of the F1 for a moment. Very, very interested in this 158 because one of my favourite DMU, and with it being the Cummins engine variant, even better, my favourites. So, first of all, I didn't realise that these had a different reverser on the on these. They're more of a big bulky block. Reminds a bit more of like some old like sort of slam door EMUs. Master key on. I'm gonna pop it into neutral just for a second. I need to go and turn this on. I'll leave the DSD off because I'll be doing with that. Cancel that. Now this has got the Armstrong Powerhouse enhancement like 158 Cummins pack on this as well, so I'm looking forward to having a sound like check on this and see how it all listens out. Right. Instrument lights don't seem to be doing anything. Cab light doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know what's going on with that, whether it's more notable at night time, but it doesn't even look like it's going on off. Anyway. Crew light. I don't know where the crew light is. That in here? Maybe them? I'm not too sure. That squeaks, by the way. It's hard to tell. I can hear it. It squeaks different squeaks as well every time you open it. That's quite cool. Not gonna mess with that. GSMR works to a degree, I think. Although it doesn't seem to be registering our head code. But we can turn it on. Right. Let's get some doors open. Make it like we're actually going to do something. Doors sound good there. Bit of a delay on them opening as well. You can't do anything with the Vultron destination thing. Well, the text does look very small on the destination. I would have thought they'd be a little bit bigger, to be honest. Pretty certain it should be bigger IRL. That looks better. I noticed on the stream that the text seemed to be slightly floating, but it looks like that's been fixed. That's good. Nice looking model. Oh, hang on. No, I haven't got any. Oh dear. The wheels apparently seem to be moving on one of the units. That's very weird. Hopefully that'll get fixed. Bit of texturing going on there as well. Yeah, that's very bizarre. Hopefully that gets picked up on and addressed pretty soon. Very weird. Sound-wise though, I can up now listen to just it sat there. That's not problem. I actually just noticed actually the text is slightly floating. It's not quite sat flush. You can see it, the shadow on top of the bodywork. That needs to be sat flush. Looking good though. Very nice, solid looking modelling, I must say. Open the door. Oh, you can open the door. Oh, hellfire. Yeah, like that. Nice bit of squeak going on there. Very cool. Like on the roof. There's subtle weathering on the roof. You can sort of just see that with the light catching it. It doesn't look bad at all, does it? I'm quite happy with how it looks. The wheels are a bit bizarre. I've never seen that before, but hopefully again that'll be fixed at some point, no doubt. Most people seem to sort of like just hang at the doorways. If you're looking, I'm just stood there. You can go in if you want. There we go. Open your door. No, okay. You just stand there. Just sort of like stand in the doorway. Right, let's get some doors shut. Door shut sounds a little bit quiet when they clunk. Right. I'm liking the horn already. That already sounds good. That does sound very Cummingsy. We haven't really had a look around the station. Could probably come back and do this again properly anyway. We'll probably do a bit of a look around the station, although there's a bin already floating, like merged into the pillar there. Nope. Well, I nearly fell downstairs then. quite cool. We'll have a proper look around here. We'll do a little bit of a station video or something, have a look around at the stations properly, because we're going to get a look at all this. But one thing I want to look is at the tram system. Oh dear. Not quite existent as I would like to have seen. Some bloatiness going on there, but no, they've not put the OHLE, but trams which is a bit, and some of the tracks are sunk underground. It's a shame they haven't gone for OHLE. Obviously, tram system's prominent going over the top of that. I am a tram buffing, but yeah, that's a shame. Even if it just had OHLE there, no trams, or like that. Right, let's get some parallel. Court, I think that's the Crown Court building there. Oh, yeah, oh wow. HMRC buildings over there, no, it's cool. Right, let's get going. So, where are we calling at? Beeston, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow upon Soar, Sileby, Siston and Leicester. We are all stops as far as Leicester. Ooh. Just noticed as well, on the air gauges, when you press the horn, the actual needle moves. That's cool. That is actually quite cool. The longer you hold on the horn, the needle does actually drop even further. That's very cool. Nicely done. We've got Lenton Lane. Again, another tram bridge there. I've already noticed there's no OHLE. The tracks at least aren't sunk into the ground. Oh, it's not the exact correct bridge though, but never mind. A lot of generic looking bridges I've seen so far. That's looking cool. I like that. Again, it's generic-y bridges and stuff like that, but I'm liking the scenes. There's some nice scenes going on there. The wireless signalling as well. I think these signals are new to TSW. I don't think we've actually seen this type before. If I'm wrong, someone do tell me, but I don't think we've actually seen that style. Although I'm not sure. No, I think they are new. I don't think Great Western Express had that type. They're different. I'm pretty certain they are fresh signals. And good visibility from the signals as well, I must say. Good colours. And you hear the click on the lenses when they change as well. It's cool. It's weird as well. Obviously, with the route on JT's website, you'd think I'd know my stopping distances and stuff like that, but with it being on this game, it just feels totally different. Right, this is Beeston. I don't think we're actually stopping. No, we're not stopping at Attenborough. I don't think. I didn't read it out. Right, this is looking definitely like Beeston Station. Which is good. Little route station. One thing I've noticed, there isn't really any end of platform signage or anything like that. Like safety signs, like do not trespass and stuff. Um, that fence fallen down. I think the fence has fallen down there. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. That there's not any platform signage like that. There's one of the collectibles. So you got waste on the floor. I think one of them was a out of use sorry, ticket machine. I'm presuming posters is probably another one. I'm not overly sure what the fourth one is. Posters there. Cars went wrong side of the road. Got American cars on the wrong side of the road. Oh, they've got some fence on this side. The bridge looks definitely kitbashed to me. I don't think it's a fully custom bridge for the station. You can tell it's all been put together. Well, it does look like the bridge, to be fair. I would say it's probably just... Sorry, car. Like some of the roads just like overlaying on top of the curbs and stuff like that. Could just do a bit of a tidy up. But to be fair, that's quite a bad kitbash on that. Station's very nice. I'm liking that. It's very nice. Route's running smooth as well, which is nice. Right, onwards, East Midlands Parkway. We're actually calling it Attenborough. It does sound good, that. Yeah, they've done a really good job. Everyone that's been involved on this has done a good job on them sounds. Outside grass is doing something weird. When you get closer to it, it looks like it's growing. It's bizarre. Yeah, that sounds very good. I like the sounds on this. I look forward to seeing when people start doing reskins for this. Could be very good for other routes such as Edinburgh to Glasgow and even Northern Transpennine, to be perfectly honest. You can get like regional railways and stuff. There's some good scenarios coming from these, I can see. Look forward to it. We should have been East Midlands Parkway about now. We're a little bit behind. So okay, that's an interesting use of crossing. That's definitely not a two-track crossing. One track's been used there. Also got some American signage going on. I can see some bits being used from I think is it. Oh, what route did they do? Cane Creek. Looks like some bits from Cane Creek being used in this. You've got the loader here as well at Attenborough. I will say that is a little bit too tall. Could definitely do with being brought down a little bit. This is Attenborough. Nice representation, to be honest. I remember coming here when we did the JT one. I'd actually came here for photo research, and that does look like Attenborough, to be fair. They've done a nice job with that. Cool. Not sure if the level crossing... I don't think the level crossings are animated, though. That's a shame. There's the HS2. You've got the nature reserve on the left-hand side there as well. presume, I think we'll be on the slow lines for the rest of this run. I was actually on the troops on Trains Classic last night on the TSTV stream. And it definitely does feel like the MMO. And some of the scenery is probably a little bit on the more adventurous side, but it definitely does have that feel to it. It's nice enough looking bridge. And that bridge, for me, I'm all on the two because I'll be here forever. But it has that feel to it, to be honest. I know where I am. That's what I'm looking for. I know where I am at. I recognise the areas. That's the best way to put it. I do recognise where we are. Good. Coming up to Trent Junction now, so to the right takes you to Derby. We're taking the line off to the left. We've also got the High Line coming from Towton on the left. Towton isn't actually included on this, sadly. There is track there, but I believe you can't actually go down there. Just right down here, because I'm actually crossing over on the 40 turnout. 25 actually, it says 40 now, it's actually 25. Is it or not? Apparently not. I think we're going a bit faster than what we should be there, because that, even though we're doing 40, did say 25. And also that sign's floating. I definitely feel like something could have been done a little bit better about that. To be perfectly honest, that's pretty poor. For something like that, that probably should have been done custom, because it's just really, really bad clipping on the track there. We've got Red Hill Tunnel we're just going through at the minute. We've also got the viaduct that goes over the River Trent. Although, pretty certain it isn't hollow underneath. I'm most certain it's not hollow. Tunnel's looking good. Some brakes on because we'll go past the station. I'm liking the tunnels. Very nice. The view itself looks good. I just don't understand what's going on with me. And also the... Oh, it's floating. Oh, no. No. It's floating. It's floating and it's hollow, which is... I don't quite understand why these portals are hollow. I'm most certain they're not hollow. Anyway, I'm going to move on because I'm going the wrong way. Let me go back in here. We'll have a look at the power station in a second as we pass through. Right, East Midlands Parkway. One of the more newer stations. I think it opened in 2003. Something like that, I think. I was going to say 2018, 2017, 18, but that's Ilkeston, that's on the Awash Valley. I'm pretty certain this was like 2003 or so. Oh, it's got the coacting signals as well, it's good. The signal heads don't quite match the feathers though, I think they're a bit different on colour. Yeah, that was good, doesn't it? Oh, I got the smoke coming out as well. That's cool. That's one thing you couldn't do on Trains Classic is you couldn't see the smoke because of the way obviously smoke rendered in TS. Oh, HST's there as well. Yeah, that's based. Yeah, that's cool. That sounds good and all. I'm looking forward to giving that a try because that actually does sound quite good. I can already hear the BP 185 comes out of it. Will it open doors? What I did. Oh, I opened wrong side. What an absolute burk. Shut the right side. You can't actually get into the Ratcliffe Power Station. I don't think it's actually utilised on this part of the route, sadly. Whether they come back and revisit it and open it up as a DLC with Tota, maybe, I don't know. But it's yeah, it's a representation at least. It's not quite right though. There's some things with that aren't quite right, but it's a good job, to be fair. It's a good representation, at least. It gives you the impression. Again, I know where I am, and I know where I am, and I know what it's meant to be. So it's one of them. If they come back and revisit it for an extension, maybe they might do some more work with it. To be honest, they might actually add more into it. Who knows? But from a visual point of view, just going past it and that, it's pretty acceptable, to be honest. Not bad. What's going on with my doors here? With a mare. Whilst my doors have decided to do whatever they're doing. The HST going last. That's moving. Very cool. Oh man, what is it doing this? Right, thank you. It's been a bit confused with itself. What I wanted to do was get a screenshot with the HST, but I feel like it's had other ideas. One thing I will say is the flag doesn't seem OTT on this compared to other releases. Might be a screenshot potential, I don't know, we might find something better. Right, so we're on the slow line, so 75 mile an hour. Loughborough's next. I wonder if the HST AI is using its full potential, but it seems like it should be a bit further away than what it is. It does have a buzzer as well. You can actually see the buzzer pushing in as well. Sanders. It's got a couple button. I don't know if this gets utilised or not, to be fair. There may well be a scenario, I'm not sure. As well, when you change your lights, you can see that the indicators do change when you spin around. Hazards do work as well, also. Oh yeah, hazards do work. That's cool. But yeah, that all works. Very cool. It's a nice texture on there as well. Right? Apparently that works well, so I'm not going to press any of that. Them flowers look really bizarre when you get near them. They're just growing out of the ground. Heading towards Sutton Bonington. Cutting. So these have a thing as well. I think it's above 57 mile an hour. They don't rev down right as fast. When you get below 57, it shuts down quicker, basically. Just little things, I mean, stuff like that. That should have a fence around it, really. That fence probably should have come in and been a path to it. I would say it's probably lacking on a lot of the trackside clutter as well. I don't see no cable trunking or anything like that. It's just literally tracking grass. Signpost. I would, yeah, it definitely could do with a clutter pass. I think just to busy it up a bit more, like some drainage grids and stuff like that. That's the site of Old Haffen Station, which, if I remember correctly, was probably not as high as that. It didn't quite look like that either, but yeah, it's not too bad. It does its job. Muting me phone there. Apologies if you heard that go off. Right, so we've got 50-mile-an-hour coming in the moment. We're going to cross over onto the other line. Loughborough's only got 3 platforms. How can these signal gantries? Flashing signal there as well. Be careful because I can see there's TP to rest and I presume there'll be overspeeding ramps and stuff knocking about. Try and behave myself. There's definitely a nice track and ballast blend going on with the on the track side to the left. It sort of blends nicely with the grass. I see the feathers are a little bit bright. We'll cross back over onto the other line after the station stop. And we have Loughborough just here, and we've also got obviously on the left side the site of Brushworks, which we'll have a look at as well. Let's start with the station. Yeah, it's nice. The scroll's looking good. Oh, didn't like that then. A lamp coming through the top of there. Yeah, it's a light, just a bit of a light coming through. It's a nice looking station, to be fair. Ticket barriers in there. It's nice. Although the pretty certain the fencing probably needs extending to here. Or just walk off onto the track. It's very cool. The brushworks here as well. Does look like it's floating a little bit. Although I don't recall it being that far down. I'm pretty certain that the actual brushworks is meant to be level with the track. I don't recall it being so low down. I'm most certain it should be track level. With a wonky platform. That one's right. Just them curved ones look a little bit skew with. It's like it's been drawn by freehand. It's probably something like I'd do. Yeah, I'm most certain that's meant to be level with track. I'm going to double check on that because that'll bug me. Let me have a look. Leicester Brushworks. There's nowhere I'll find no pictures. No, maybe it isn't actually fully flush. It does look like it. I thought it was a bit. It was flush. Right. Oh, there was a bit of colour. There's track there. No, I like that station. It's quite a nice station, to be honest. I always get bowled by a wall or a bush or something when I do these pant shots. That sounds good, that. Probably slow. No, I'm not speeding. I do need to slow down actually a little bit. It is 30 for this crossover. I'm only 8 minutes late so far. I am impressed with how that sounds, to be honest. They've nailed that. Not gonna lie, that is nailed. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with it. Pretty iconic unit, to be honest. Had to be done right. Seeing solid 60 FPS all the way through the route here. Windscreen wipers as well. This is slow, fast. Off. Mountsorrel upon Soar. So obviously we follow the course of the River Trent along various parts of the route as well. So we'll see that we cross over at various places. It runs alongside as well. Sat in a bad crash here as well. There was I think it was 158 that actually had an accident here many years ago. It crashed had a crash and it managed to collide with the bridge. The bridge got replaced as well on that. Many years ago that happened. I think it was a central trains delivery unit. A bit of an LED issue with this platform. You can see it popping in as you get nearer to it. The bridge looks a bit weird at the minute. Yeah, that's just changed. It's like how it looked. I'm going to go have a look back at that cutting because I wasn't overly convinced with that. It didn't look very enclosed. It's very enclosed and it's actually got walls alongside it in real life. Station's looking good, to be honest. That's looking nice though. Nope. That's definitely been kit bashed in some form, hasn't it? And they've actually got sliding doors on them. Never knew that. It's got a button on it. I never knew that. That's cool. Yeah, I just wanted to have another look at that cutting because I don't. Yeah, it's not there. That's not quite right. It should be grass banks on either side. I think it's meant to be It's meant to be arch portals here as well. They're not even right, to be honest. And then there's one bridge which is that's arch. That's correct. That looks actually right. To be fair, that one. But there's meant to be wall alongside, all down this side, and I think the actual arch wall sort of arches off here. But this one's actually got some ornate metalwork on it. And it hasn't got any of that on this. It's just been kit bashed, which is a shame really, because it's quite a I would say it's quite a feature of the route when you come down this. Yeah, that is a shame. The station's nice. I like the station. One thing I will say, the stations have been very nicely modelled up to now from what I've seen. I do like them. And also, my stopping position there was absolutely awful. Out of order ticket machines there. Oh, oh dear. They don't look very pleased. Yeah, you can't stand there, mate. You can't stand there either. There's obviously a bit of a problem there with the passengers. Yeah, we've come up to the site of like the Mountsorrel area. Wagons are in the yard there. That's cool. We've got some HMA HK A's in there. Laid in. It doesn't look empty in there. Oh, they've actually put the signs on as well for loading, that's cool. Not sure if it's fully custom. It looks like they've probably made that as custom and probably kit bashed the rest of it, which, to be fair, that doesn't look bad, to be fair. That's not a bad representation. Doesn't look bad at all, to be fair. That's quite cool. Well, that doesn't look right. There should be a big, massive gypsum plant in there. That's a gas tower. So that bit's wrong, which is a shame because it's quite... Again, when you come down here and you look down the track, you notice that, and you don't notice a big, massive gas tower. So it's a shame that's been done wrong. That just looks daft to me. Moving on. We've got the solar plant in there as well. Yeah, the solar farming. I remember doing all that. Yes, see. Took me ages. We actually are stopping. We need to put some brakes on. Well, we ain't going to be stopping. We've got Sileby coming up literally now. I'm getting carried away. There's some fences around that bridge. That's cool. They've put the off indicator banners in as well for any freight trains that need to do like reversing moves. Your trespassing spikes in as well. I can see what's been done. It's been, they've built like half it as custom, then done a kit bash top and kit bash the opposite side. Just so because obviously this has got a more intricate entrance, as you can see. Oh, it's a bit floaty there. Right, next up, Siston. So Siston is basically next to the triangle junction there. You've got Siston south, north, east junctions. You can turn off, in real life, in theory, you can go off towards Peterborough, towards Melton Mowbray, and that way around. You obviously can get onto the East Coast Main Line that way, eventually. Quite a known bridge coming up as well at Cossington. Go and have a look at that because that's pretty well photographed from, to be fair. So we'll see if they've got that view right, which, to be fair, I don't. Oh, police are here. Yeah, I think they put a bit too many trees in here, to be fair. Quite sure what's going on with that. Half road missing. That could do with finishing off, to be honest. It's half done. It's a shame. I've been there. Dab our brakes because we're coming to a 50. I still recognise where we are in that though, even though some bits are not quite as they should be. I know where I'm at. That's the main thing, is knowing where you are. Yeah, we've got a 20 coming up as well, so it goes into a single track around the triangle, low lines. We've got the famous Pucker Pies factory as well on the curve here. Well, it's not looking like it's quite well represented. Track don't sound good there. I'm not sure if like the actually no, it's cross country actually. I think I don't think it's East Midlands trains that run through to Peterborough that way towards Stamford Bridge. No, I think it's cross country actually. It used to be 158 years ago. More talking probably Central Trains regional railways days. So I'm trying not to yawn because it's like 1 in the morning now that I'm recording this. Them track joints do sound good. Right, Siston's a very small station, so making sure I get this right. I'll go back in here and get my head taken off. Fence is very close. You've got one chance of getting this right, really, because if you don't get it right, you look like an absolute tool. There we go. Pretty bang on that was, actually, to be fair. Nope, all on the right side of the road. Alright, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's meant to be a continuous plot. That actually does represent what's actually meant to be there. That's cool. Some floating fences, though. Which is a shame next to a station. I like the foliage. It's quite a nice shaded green, to be honest. Quite lush. Yeah, next and last stop is Leicester. Yeah, this is what I was saying before. Without the 222, it does get a bit quiet. It really does need a 222 Meridian, I think, to bulk out the timetable. I think it'd be quite a good one to have, to be fair. It will really flush out them timetables. Because we're not seeing anything. Like, since them HSTs, we've not seen anything now since East Midlands Parkway. And you would most likely have seen the 222 pass either way since. Same with freight as well. I don't understand why there's no freight really. We've got stuff in TS, but we could probably have had like an oil train, because oil trains come through here. You could probably got an oil train in here, and we've got other bits and pieces that could have been layered in for workings, even if it's not quite right, we've still done something with it. Backside looking a little bit on the bare side currently. It just feels just track and fence. Everything's on the other side. You could definitely do a bit of foliage down the side here, and something just to break up that bareness. Codes for Desktop blind there. Say we've stopped off nearly every lamplight station, obviously a lamppost, and whatever station. We've actually not done too bad for the time. Not even 10 late. That's pretty good going for doing whilst doing a video. Still recognise where we are now. It definitely does capture what it needs to do. Liking the delay as well on the AWS. Not instantly just going off. Coming up to Humberston Road area. But Leicester LIP as well on the left hand side in a moment. Should have the power signal box hopefully. Crossing over. Power signal box. The high-rise flats. Oh, there's a ROG 37 over there. That's cool. Sort of shopping centre area that is. Definitely has the Leicester look to it. That bridge isn't strictly correct though, sadly. That's just been kicked back. That's a shame. It's quite a cool little bridge to be fair. That'd be nice to have seen that been done. Yeah, before I open my doors, I'll have a quick look around because otherwise it'll just actually knock it open my doors, can't I? I think I've got to shut my doors before it ends. If not, I can go back into free roam in a second. Let's have a look. Signs running one-sided. Yeah, one of the things I will say is that yeah, definitely it could do with some extra trackside like signs and stuff like that, like platform clutter and all that sort of jazz. It's gone for one of them, and I know there's more of these. It's actually full all the way down the track of these posters. It's actually all the way down here. There should be posters. Got one. It's cool. Got all the bumper and stuff around it. Like that. It's nice. It's a nice station. It's a nice station. It's not one of the nicest or prettiest ones in real life to look at, but it's captured it quite nicely, to be fair. The first class lounge. It's quite cool glass on that. Can you go in here? That's the question. Nope, you can't. That's a shame. Been locked out. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a nice looking station. I like it. I actually like the fact that it shows that I was late. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the 158 though, I've got to say. It's definitely got a thumbs up from me. Couple of little things that we spotted, obviously. Is that the wheels still moving? Yeah, they are. Yeah, there's definitely a problem with the wheels. That texture, but other than that, I'm pretty solid, to be honest. Anyway, on that note, I am going to leave it there, guys. So thank you very much for watching this first part. There will be the second part of the HST coming up very soon. I'm going to get that recorded and we'll get that up later in the week. But for now, hope you've enjoyed this one, and we'll do the other part, and we'll do down to Derby next time. Thank you for watching, guys. All the best, and we'll see you very soon. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell for the future videos. twitch.tv/trainsim_TV on a Friday and Sunday as well. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.